limiting and excess. So here we go. I had asked you to read page 132 of Hebden, and we are going over that first example. So this is a chemical reaction where we are given both reactants, and we are to figure out whether one is going to be completely used up, which we call to be the limiting reactant, and then the other reactant is considered to be in excess, meaning we have more than enough of it. So there will be some of that excess reactant left over. Of course, it is our limiting one, the one that runs out first, that determines everything. That determines the amount of product that we are going to produce at the end. Remember the example that we used in class? The hamburger bun and the patty and the pickles and bacon or whatever it was, right? So I will leave you to give me your real life example, but I'm going to hop right to the calculation. So this is the example that's given on page 132. So we already know the answer is 112.5 grams. But let's go through how it is that we get to the answer of 112.5 grams of water. The question is kind of different in that, and I'm just going to write the equation down here so that I can see it, okay? So we have 2 moles of hydrogen reacting with 1 mole of oxygen, and it's producing 2 moles of our water. So our balanced equation is given. And not only that, but we're also given, hey, you have 20 grams of hydrogen, and you have 100 grams of oxygen. This is a very typical limiting and excess question where you are given amounts of both reactants. We don't know which one is going to run out. So this Hebden method I call the least product method. It's a calculation where we use one of those ingredients and figure out how much of the product we would be able to make if we are to use up all of that hydrogen. And then secondly, what if we use up all of the oxygen? How much of the product can we make? So we're doing 2 calculations. Let's start with the hydrogen. So this first calculation is if we are to use up all 20 grams of the hydrogen, how much of the water can we make? How many grams of the water? Okay. So grams are useless to us. Let's convert to moles of hydrogen. Molar mass of hydrogen is 2 grams. Then if you remember our mole ratios, right, from way back when, according to our balanced equation, let's see, according to our balanced equation, there are 2 moles of water being produced every time we use up 2 moles of our hydrogen. So there's our mole ratio. Where is that 2 coming from? That is the coefficient in front of water. Where is that other 2 coming from? That is the coefficient in front of our hydrogen. So there's our mole ratio relating moles of water to moles of hydrogen in this reaction. Let's keep going. And finally, let's see, a mole of hydrogen, no, sorry, a mole of water, molar mass of water being 18 grams. Aha. So getting our calculator, punching that through, numbers on the top we multiply, numbers on the bottom we divide, and we get 180.0 grams of water that can be produced. That can be produced if we are using up all the hydrogen that was given. So let's keep that in mind. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but that's how much water we would produce if we are using up all the hydrogen. Let's do the second calculation. If we are using up all of the oxygen, the other ingredient, how much of the water can we make? So starting with the 100 grams of oxygen that was given. Again, let's convert that to moles. Molar mass of oxygen. Each oxygen is 16, so O2, that would be 32 grams, being the molar mass of oxygen. According to our balanced equation, there are 2 moles of water being produced every time we use up 1 mole of oxygen. So our 2 and our 1 would be the coefficients from our balanced equation. And finally, let's go to grams of water. Molar mass of water here in our last conversion factor. Let's see, punching this through, we get an answer of 112.5 grams of water can be produced if we are using up all of the oxygen. So, which one is it? Which one is true? It is the one over here. It is the one where we're seeing the least amount of product being produced. That is true. So, in other words, oops, there we go. This is correct. 112.5 grams of water will be produced if we are using up all the oxygen. Our oxygen is our limiting reactant. It is the one that runs out first and therefore limits how much water we can make. The other calculation is not happening. If we were to use up all the hydrogen, we would make all that, 180 grams of water? Nope, not happening. Our hydrogen is in excess. We have way more hydrogen than we need. So that's our final answer, the 112.5 grams of water. Yay! Now, what's this other method? Well, maybe I should, let's just answer this. So 112.5 grams of water can be produced. Didn't answer my questions, did I? What was my other question? Which reactant in present is in excess and by how many grams? Oh, shoot, there's a second half to our calculation. All right, B. So we have already determined that hydrogen is in excess, but how much is left over? Oh, okay. Well, we know our oxygen is limiting, so if we use our oxygen, use our limiting, which is our oxygen, we can find how many grams of the hydrogen is actually used up. All right? So use our limiting to figure out how much of the other ingredient would be used up. All right, let's give this a try. So we know we are using up all of the 100 grams of oxygen. Oh, I'm getting tired of this conversion factor here. Okay, got it. This is the molar mass of oxygen. Next, according to our balanced equation, let's go way back to our balanced equation, way up here. Right, 2 moles of our hydrogen reacts with 1 mole of oxygen. So let's see. 1 mole of oxygen, 2 moles of hydrogen. So this right here is our mole ratio, the coefficients from our balanced equation. Got it. Next, a mole of hydrogen weighs 2 grams. So let's see. Our answer here is 12.5 grams. And let's label what? 12.5 grams of hydrogen. Let's get this straight again. Okay. If we're using up all the oxygen, yes, which we are, it's the limiting reactant, we would also use up 12.5 grams of hydrogen. Yeah, got it. So to answer our question, how much hydrogen is left over? Well, what do we have? How much are we going to use up? Is Okay, leftover is how much we have, subtract how much we're going to use up. So we had started with, what did we start with? We had started with 20 grams of hydrogen. So we had 20 grams of hydrogen. We just calculated that we're going to use up the only 12.5 grams of hydrogen. So in other words, we are going to have 7.5 grams of hydrogen left over. Got it. So let me just go add that in my answer. 7.5 grams of hydrogen left over. Ah, nice. So let's just visualize and summarize here for a bit. So the reaction had been between the hydrogen and the oxygen, making water. We were given, the question said, and we were given 20 grams of the hydrogen, 100 grams of the oxygen, and we found that the oxygen is our limiting reactant. In other words, the other reactant is in excess. We have more than enough of that. Our limiting reactant determined that we are going to make 112.5 grams of water. And in fact, of the 20 grams of hydrogen, we only used up 12.5, and 7.5 grams of hydrogen is left over. Oh. Okay. Nice. Now, what is this? What's method B? Method B is not in Hebden, and I kind of like method B. I am going to go over method B in my second video, so stay tuned for that.